Good afternoon. I'm Greg Copeland. Live coverage for you right now in Seattle today. Grief, frustration, and anger is fueling a rally and vigil outside Seattle's VA hospital in honor of Alex Pretti. The 37-year-old was shot and killed by a Border Patrol agent on Saturday in Minneapolis. He was an ICU nurse at a veterans hospital in Minnesota. Today's rally is happening outside the VA hospital in South Seattle near Jefferson Park. That's in the Beacon Hill neighborhood. Many are calling for accountability and answers to what exactly happened that ended in his shooting death. Team 5 Sebastian Robertson's at that rally, which just is now getting underway. Walk us through what you're seeing there so far and what we're expecting.
Hey, Greg, as you said, the 37-year-old ICU nurse was killed in Minneapolis, in Minnesota on Saturday, and we've seen rallies in that time period. But what makes this one different is it's being led essentially by his colleagues. A lot of the people here are in unions who work as nurses. We're outside the Department of Veteran Affairs, where many of the people here do the same work that Mr. Pretti did in the Midwest. There is kind of two emotions happening at once. There is mourning for his death, but there's also a lot of outrage over what people have been very vocal about really since the beginning of the Trump administration, speaking boldly against that administration's ramping up of immigration enforcement, not just in Minnesota, but all over the country. So we're seeing a contingent of nurses here, but we're also seeing veterans come out to this, I guess, protest memorial. I want to bring in Tom. Tom, where are you coming from?
I just live in White Center, but fairly close, it seems to me, to this place, to the VA.
So tell me a little bit about why you decided to come out here today.
I get care at the VA. You know, my health is pretty good, but I do get care here, and I've been treated very nicely by everybody. You know, I mean, the doctors are great, the staff is always great. And because of Alex Pretti working for the VA, I just feel really identified with him. I know what kind of person he was. I can just imagine what kind of person he was, and I just feel the injustice of him being killed.
We're seeing kind of like two emotions. There's the heartbreak for the death, but then there's outrage that kind of follows it. Are you kind of caught up in that?
I think I'm old enough that I don't have much of the outrage. I've seen enough in my life, you know, from Vietnam on, to not be just outraged. I feel more the sadness of it in a way. And I feel compassion for everybody, to tell you the truth. You know, I mean, sometimes people here seem a little bit more urgent to me than they need to be, a little bit more angry. You know, I'm not really, well, a few days ago I had a sign with a lot of swearing on it, so I shouldn't say I'm not down with the swearing. But you know, a lot of people saying, fuck this, fuck that. I don't really want to hear that necessarily. You know, we all got to join together and not be angry as much as possible, but get something done.
Being a part of the military, you know, you serve to protect the First Amendment right, and here it is on display right here.
Exactly so. I mean, I have all sorts of stories. And besides myself, I mean, I had two uncles. My father was in the service. My brother was in the service longer than I was and served in Vietnam longer than I have. And I know what they were fighting for and what they would want to have. And beyond that, I mean, I had an aunt that was actually in the WACs during World War II, the Women's Army Corps. You know, so I just know what they would have stood for, what they would have wanted.
What is the message you hope people hear today?
Mostly to get violence off of our streets, you know, especially official violence. I mean, there's a lot of violence that's on our streets that we can't get rid of. But there's no reason that this violence, the ICE violence, even was brought up and pushed to the limits that it is right now. It should have been stopped a long time ago. So if we can just get that, I just want a few steps back, one step at a time, get back to where we were and where we should be.
Tom, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate a chance to talk.
You're holding it down out here, and you're very literally holding the sign.
Well, I would be.
Keeping it from flying away.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So we're just getting started here outside the VA, right on Veterans Hospital Drive, South Columbia Way, where we're seeing a contingency, Greg, not just of just the, you know, average citizen out here voicing their concerns. We're also seeing that contingency of former military members and the nurses themselves who are in a sense, protesting and memorializing a colleague that they lost. Greg, back to you.
So it looks like we, have a few dozen people gathered there right now. We understand this is the rally portion, and then a little bit later on, we'll have the memorial. I think that's from 5 till 6. Are people just going to gather there? Do we know if anybody's planning any official speaking or anything like that, or this is just a matter of folks gathering and holding signs?
You want to talk to me? So we're still trying to. Sorry, Greg, I missed you there for a minute, but this is essentially happening in two parts. So there are this is kind of the rally portion where for a couple of hours they're going to gather here and just make noise to have themselves be heard, to have the people hear what they're saying. And then earlier in the early evening, it's going to shift to more of a official memorial or vigil to focus on Pretti himself as the man and not just talk about the way that he died, but to celebrate the way that he lived. So kind of dual purposes happening here. We'll continue to just kind of walk around here and give you some a taste of what we're seeing here as the people start to show up.
The organizer. Right there.
Find the cost of freedom. Mother Earth will swallow you. Lay your body down. Listen to my bluebird laugh. She can't tell you why. Deep within her heart, you see, she knows all the crying.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I just brought this myself. I thought I'd share with everybody if they wanted. So, yeah. Especially if they're getting off shift, they want to
She
talk
sits
to
aloft at Candy.
Candy. These are the best. Help yourself. Especially if you're getting off shift.
Thanks only of you. Just you.
Chocolate?
So get all those blues must be allowing you. That each is different than you. You just know. You sit there mesmerized by the depth of her eyes, and you can categorize. She got soul. She got soul. She got soul. She got soul.
Oh yeah. I know. Play style like
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Particularly discouraged today than all the stuff that's happening in the world. To do something positive. Hi.
Where y'all from?
We're just from the neighborhood. Okay. Yeah.
My company's a minute here.
Okay, good.
Good name.
Bob.
Bob Sebastian.
All right. And Tricia and Steve. Hi. Yeah.
We're at King 5.
Oh, King 5, yeah. Very good. King 5. Queen 4.
Okay, ready when you are.
I mean, United States.
All right, Greg, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're still out here outside a rally that was kind of morph into a vigil for the ICU nurse that was killed in Minneapolis while protesting the actions of immigration officials out there. So we're hearing from nurses, veterans, but also just kind of community members, people that live out here in Beacon Hill. Tell me your name, sir.
Yeah, my name's Bob Jarmick.
And what brings you out here today?
Just came out for the rally. I heard about it through the Seattle protests.org. and I guess, they had it on there, and a neighbor came by and said, did you know this rally's going on? So it's just, and then I met my other neighbors here, so yeah, it's just kind of a neighborhood place to come to remember Alex.
What was it about this incident? Unfortunately, there's been so much happening in the world.
Yeah.
What is it about this particular incident that really resonated with you as a human being?
Well, I think the main thing is that, I've been in healthcare myself, health and human service, and I think it's darkly, darkly ironic that a person who is caring for other people the way Alex was the one that actually gets, shot like this. It's an example of how dark we've come as a country. I think it's a real symbol of how terrible this is. That somebody like this, who cares for other people, can get shot mercilessly 10 times in the back. It's just I just never thought I'd see something this terrible.
What's the message you hope drivers see, hear, people on TV watching this? What do you want people to take away from this?
Well, I think the message would be that that there's hope as we come together in community and in democracy, in true democracy, and protest this terrible tragedy. It's an example of how power. There's a dark power in the country right now, and that's trying to control things in the country, and we just it's tyranny. It's basically tyranny that's being promoted, and that's what needs to stop.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate hearing your story, and we've heard so many people out here with similar messages, similar stories as they continue to gather as part of this rally that, as we head into the evening, will turn into somewhat of a memorial service for 37-year-old Alex Pretti, who was shot and killed in Minneapolis. Greg?
Sebastian Robertson, live for us out in Seattle tonight. After that rally, again, the group plans to hold about an hour-long vigil. That will start tonight at 5 o'clock, and we'll have more on that vigil and rally coming up for you on King 5 News at 4, as well as King 5 News at 5 and 6:30. We'll see you then.